Hey guys, it's Shadow. Today I'm going to be jumping into the first of the new DLC's campaigns, Liu Bei.
The Empire, long divided, must unite. Long united, must divide. Thus it has ever been. In the dying days of the Han Dynasty, the Empire was like a precious vase knocked off its pedestal. As it fell towards the ground, some refused to accept the inevitable and imagined that the worst had passed. The more far-sighted positioned themselves to pick up the pieces. China had been plagued for years by peasant revolts. While the commoners languished in poverty, the emperor's eunuch servants only enriched themselves. With each corrupt act and every extortion thinly veiled as a tax, more angry peasants crossed the line into open rebellion. Like streams joining together in a mighty river, hundreds of thousands of rebels flocked to the Yellow Turban's banner. Their leader was a man named Zhang Jue, a cultist who could summon storms and shadow warriors to do his bidding. However, even among the common folk, the Turbans had many opponents. Many saw their revolt as an affront to the mandate of heaven, which only increased the people's suffering. Liu Bei was one such man. A distant relative of the Han Emperor, Liu Bei was a sandal maker whose sheer charisma made up for his lack of wealth. To some, his unusual height and long ears were signs that he was meant for great things. Yet, when an imperial decree to rally warriors against the Turbans was posted in his village, he felt hopeless. For what could a lowly sandal maker do to save an empire? His spirit soared when he spoke with two other men intent on enlisting. Zhang Fei, a boulder of a man with a temper as easily lit as a dried-out wheat field, and Guan Yu, a majestic bearded warrior. Even though they had never met before, Liu Bei felt he had found two long-lost comrades. They made offerings to the heavens in a peach garden, swearing to become brothers and to fight for the restoration of the Han. We do not ask to be born on the same day, but we ask to die on the same day. With Liu Bei at the lead, the three sworn brothers set out to crush the Yellow Turban rebels.
Alright, oh my favorite. Wait for instructions.
The Yellow Turbans made many enemies of the commoners in this area. We should recruit some of them to fight the rebels.
This building
Anti-cavalry.
is the Hall of Heroes. Any hero who dies in battle or joins your forces will become available at this building, which your villagers can construct. Every hero has a passive ability, active ability, or both. Passive abilities apply at all times. Active abilities you need to activate. Try out your hero's abilities on those Yellow Turban bandits up ahead.
Let's just figure it out as we go.
河东人关羽、关云长是九尺真相，千里总将其无去血来。
Kind of wild. Yeah. Well, I guess the other ones, but yeah, so that's like a multi-strike thing. Just attack speed buff. That's the healing one, right? Ah, that's a group slow. That's interesting. They weren't so hell-bent on killing Guan Yu. I'd be able to just roll them in and deal with that. Let's go, yeah. Oh, I think you're meant to convert the army on the way here. Oh, okay, in which case. That's kind of garbage. Let's get these. Like skirmishes? No, thank you.
Your confidence inspires these men with the helm. Short work of the rebels.
It gladdens me to see the people rise up against the rebels. I am Governor Cao Chen. I will provide you with a base to operate from.
These merchants offer to provide us with either horses or improved weapons. The choice is yours, brother.
Then we go for the horses.
With these horses, we can ride the rebels down.
My defenses are stretched thin, but I will send any spare men to aid you if you can prove your worth.
Trying to not send those in to die and really failing it here.
Let us liberate as many as we can.
What the hell is that thing that's not dying?
Even the best of the rebels falls like grass to my blade. We will strike out at the Yellow Turbans.
We have received reinforcements from Lord Cao Chen.
We have rescued some villages from the rebels.
喂，粮草准备就绪。
何种命令？准备就绪。什么？准备就绪。什么？何种命令？行。
So this will reinforce this guy. There's a lot to keep track of, honestly.
The Yellow Turbans have summoned the magical storm to empower their soldiers. Break the spell. Sacrifice 3 animals. Pig,
Not you two.
goats, and the wolf.
It's fine, we're only fighting. Kind of playing this like an AI would in terms of just using all of it to attack and not really being tactical with it. That's fine.
We have rescued some villages from the rebels.
何种命令？建筑工猎人。刘玄德在。好。
Where's the orange one? And that was what they were talking about before with the extra attack, maybe. Honestly, a lot of things to keep track of, so we're still in feudal, so we need to work out our way to the next age ASAP.
准备就绪。建筑工，建筑工。粮草征收人。
什么？建筑工，建筑工，矿工。准备就绪命令。农夫，喂，农夫。
Who are you to oppose the yellow sky? Die, loyal scum!
喂。
I think it's slightly different hotkeys and it's a little confusing initially. That'll be fine.
什么？建筑工。
刘玄德在。好。攻击。
This is not slow as normal. I mean, I didn't really do that much damage. Buy my 2 buildings. Let's get a blacksmith
准备就绪，
and a market. We have a
We have
barracks.
captured the sacrificial animal.
We have received reinforcements from Lord Tao Chen.
何种
Nice.
命令？准备就绪。什么？何种命令？什么？好，行。
收拾酒已。在。
Go up.
什么？建筑工何种命令？准备就绪。建筑工什么？喂？什么？
Don't have anything particularly
喂？
in mind for what unit we're gonna make. I'm tempted to go archers. Like, we're good archers. Do we get bracelet? If we get bracelet, then yeah, that's actually pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty decent.
建筑工
Probably even look at going CA more specifically.
收拾酒已。一心。肉复生。
何种命令？准备就绪。
Yeah, fletching.
准备就绪。
喂，
猎人放工
收拾酒已。
何种命令？
何种命令？准备就绪。
谁敢来？
You will regret the day you challenged the Yellow Turbans.
刘玄德及亲也。
Really annoying.
伐木工。伐木工。
That's one of their own
Some of these
heroes.
men are fine warriors, but chose to bring chaos and destruction. They sealed their own fates.
收拾酒已。在。
何种命令？
Got a lot of archers that'll benefit. Let's go for that first.
建筑工，伐木工，准备就绪，
收拾酒已。
什么？遵命。
刘玄德在。
These heroes are kind of wild though.
何种命令？什么？准备就绪。
Little nut tree.
何种命令？建筑
刘
工
玄德在人。收拾酒已。不可与以德服命，不可为。二弟。刘玄德在。
什么？是。
收拾酒已。贼。
准备就绪。伐木工。
喂，
收拾酒已。
何种命令？
刘玄德。
We have rescued some villages from the rebels.
何种命令？建筑工
收拾酒已。
Really want to get a castle to start trying to use the unique unit.
在。刘玄德在。亡命不可为。
准备就绪。
收拾酒已。
Actually, this is more of a because I think it's more about pop efficiency here than
刘玄德在。
wearing them down.
在。肉复生及亲也。
何种命令？准备就绪。攻击。
Well, they had way more archers upgrade than that.
快人。刘玄德命不可为。
We have received reinforcements from Lord Tao Chen.
准备就绪。什么？
Oh, they upgrade the ones.
什么？准备就绪。什么？
何种命令？建筑工，建筑工，建筑喂，什么？建筑工，
From the future as well.
何种遵命？好，遵命。行。
We have captured the sacrificial animal. 玄德在。
Nice timing that.
收拾酒已。刘玄德上万人，一心不早降。
Doesn't seem super difficult initially. Oh god, that thing's strong.
何种
What's the range? He's 14 range. Not happening. Special to attack is kind of crazy.
We have received reinforcements from Lord Tao Chen.
I did not know if that was happening.
We have rescued some villages from the rebels.
Annoying thing.
收拾久矣。刘玄德，收拾久矣。
喂，准备就绪。
Didn't really see a lot of gold around, like there's some there as well, so.
何种命令？是，准备就绪。
何种命令？建筑工。农夫。什么？
建筑工。建筑工。
何种命令？
建筑工。
什么？准备就绪。什么？作战。
刘玄德不早降。
建筑工。
That in. Creative light cavalry research and high Guang cavalry is similar to knights from my understanding. I think it's slightly better on attack and slightly worse on defense, or vice versa. I can't remember.
We have received reinforcements from Lord Tao Chen.
Look, the rebels have captured an imperial commander. Rescuing a man of his rank could enhance your reputation. Although I must say, I do not like the look of it. We have captured a sacrificial
They
animal.
should be able to deal with that straight
Accepted
away.
our sacrifice and broken the enemy's spell. Let us finish off the yellow turbans while they are weak.
That's nice.
准备就绪。什么？何种命令？准备就绪。
Honestly, getting Piper might have been nice. That's annoying. I'm just so happy it's not a fixed forces scenario. Wouldn't describe it as exactly difficult, but I did say it was like a once rated difficulty one.
We have received reinforcements from Lord Tao Chen.
Honestly, they've been very generous with the amount of reinforcements you get. These things have held up really well, with no upgrades, mind you.
何种命令？什么？建筑工。
Alright, go and join me.
We have received reinforcements from Lord Tao Chen.
First, these Modsmith rebels take me prisoner, and now I'm rescued by a sandal maker and his band of apprentices. Away, away with you all. I have more important matters to attend to.
A noble choice, and a far better fate than Commander Dr. deserved. I will ensure the court learns of your good deed.
反国义贼！
I feel like we should be able to very comfortably win this now.
喂。
拾九以，以德服肉，万人，以德和其心。
Honestly, this mission seems very speedrunnable.
什么？
收拾九以，
准备就绪，遵命。是。
为建筑工，
收拾九以。
Was this someone that's good at
什么？何种？
inventory? I think this was one that's good at inventory.
准备就绪。
刘玄德在。
We have received reinforcements from Lord Hao Chen.
I think this is the main one. We're kind of taking a bit of a nosedive there in terms of who we're fighting.
准备就绪，准备就什么？
刘玄德在。
I'm very intrigued as to how to finish this up, if it's the towers, if it's the building.
什么？
Find out in a minute.
收拾九以，在。
合创工，
Honestly, at this point, these are gonna be better allies than pretty much anything else. I should probably start deleting bills.
准备就绪。什么建筑工？
Right. Do I have more pop space I can use?
为建筑工，建
I
筑
feel like there's more pop space I can use. The villager group apparently didn't rescue, but that's fine. I think that changes much. I imagine it's the tents as well. Oh, that's the other villager group we could have saved.
什么？
And there's some more pop space we can use. Probably would have been faster to do one at a time, but yeah. Alright, this one should be done.
We have destroyed one of the Yellow Turban's bases.
Never got that. It's been useful. Oh wow, so they have low HP, that's the main difference. Very low HP. Like, great armor. Really nice attack. But squishy. Although I don't remember getting bloodlines. Yeah, I have bloodlines, that's maybe why. But generally speaking, not a cavalry, so. They're really nice design though, I love the design and how they look. I do hope the heroes are a little bit more expensive in regular gameplay. From my understanding they are. The 100 gold is very cheap for a level of unit this strong.
We have destroyed one of the Yellow Turban's bases. The rebels are surrendering. This is a great victory for us all, my brothers.
GG, nice and relaxed way to start the game.
Though fierce as tigers soldiers be, battles are won by strategy. A hero comes, he gains renown. already destined for a crown. The Yellow Turbans proved no match for the determined brothers. With the rebellion crushed, the newly promoted Liu Bei seemed destined for a quick rise to the ranks. But the corruption of the court proved that a vain hope. At the time, local leaders would often extort their subjects to bribe the palace eunuchs. Not long after Liu Bei's victory, an officer came to collect his blood money, but the honorable Liu Bei had no coin to give. This sent the official into a rage. Liu Bei had to stay Zhang Fei's hand, lest he killed a man on the spot. Liu Bei would receive no gratitude from the court for his achievements. Though hard to accept, this truth only strengthened his resolve. To restore the Han, he would root out political corruption, tendril by black tendril. A more immediate threat had surfaced. An enemy that threatened to undo the very empire Liu Bei hoped to save. The great usurper, Cao Cao. One fateful day, the father of the great warlord Cao Cao was murdered while traveling to meet with Liu Bei's master. The murderers were former Yellow Turban rebels who had been conscripted by the governor Tao Qian, and Cao Cao put the blame squarely on his shoulders. Cao Cao's vengeance was swift and terrible. Tens of thousands of civilians perished as entire towns were put to the torch. Only exterminating all of Tao Jian's province would satisfy Cao Cao's hunger for revenge. Or so he said. While the atrocity horrified Liu Bei, he realized that Cao Cao, the puppet master behind the throne, truly sought to strike fear into his rivals. However, some puppets refused to have their strings pulled. Having recently killed his own adoptive father, the renowned warrior Lu Bu now sought refuge with Liu Bei. Liu Bei was far from thrilled. Like a sword without a handle, Liu Bu had betrayed every master he had ever served. Yet, with Cao Cao's armies marching on Tao Qian's capital, even a fickle ally was better than none at all.
Okay, it seems interesting. Hold up an invasion. It's low difficulty, but I wonder how low difficulty this mission will be.
Cao Cao is trying to eradicate the people of Shu province.
准备就绪，
Only with your help, Liu Bei, can we hold back this invasion.
命令。
建筑喂什么？
Tao Qian. Let's see,
We'll
okay.
send reinforcements from Xuzhou. Send them where the fight rages the fiercest.
农夫，
何种命令？准备就绪。粮草征收人。
刘玄德收拾酒矣。
遵命。何种命令？准备就绪。
The hard thing is you gotta defend
玄德在。
Red and yourself.
关羽千里高山高级数。
Get that in. Oh, actually, I think we started off with the infantry.
收拾酒矣。刘玄德在。
河东人关羽二弟，
何种命令？
千里高单骑，
Go and help.
杀贼。
收拾酒矣。
Jeez.
Do not cross me, settlement, or you will
That's
face
not
the
helping.
fate of your treacherous master.
关羽河东人关羽，
什么？
收拾酒矣。在。
Let them come.
收拾酒矣。
I have never lost a battle, and these maggots will not break that streak.
行，好，行，是。
And these back to my town center.
刘玄德在。万人万
河东人关羽，
心。
不去便来。
喂，
And do the hero thing, so I have a feeling that we might need to replace them very soon.
什么？粮草征收人。
什么？
猎人
收拾久矣。
关云长，
刘玄德，
This area is gonna be a lot harder to defend.
准备就绪。建筑
何种命令？建筑工为建筑工。
什么？
If I could start over, I would choose the ranged army, I think.
准备就绪。建筑工。什么？
I do not trust them. Take these reinforcements in case he tries something.
That's nice.
作战。
收拾久矣。
关云长，
遵命，遵命。
Basically, let Lu Bu lose his units. While I'm hearing it. Oh, you tried. You're gonna die here.
河东人关羽，
收拾久矣。
You know what? Planning his own pretty well,
关羽
though.
千里走单骑，上报国家。
Nice, they came just in time.
收拾久矣，收拾久矣，收拾久矣，收拾久矣。
何种命令？建筑工。
何种命令？
Then we find out that this ends up being an area that's abandoned completely.
河东人关羽在，交切真相，走单骑。
收拾久矣。
That's gonna be ugly. They're doing pretty well to keep them back though.
为建筑工。准备就绪。建筑工。农夫。
喂，
I think we have enough resources to actually get to army comp that doesn't kind us up
收拾久矣。
before the next part of the mission will begin.
准备就绪。
Really hope that there's campaigns for the
为
Urchins and the Gitans. I haven't checked yet. But I would very much appreciate if there were.
刘玄德，
Cao Cao is bleeding my forces dry. I will retreat to CRP to regroup.
千里走单骑，交切真相，走单骑，不去便来。
He's gonna try. He's gonna end up killing him or something like that. Trying this.
上工。麻木工。
收拾久矣。
关云河东人关羽上报国家，交切真相。
什么？
什么？伐木工。正确正确。行。
准备就绪。建筑矿工。
收拾久矣。
河东人关羽，
收拾久矣。
They lost 3 villages so far. It's
Where are the
pretty good.
reinforcements from Zhang Fei? He should have sent more by now.
Or Zhang Fei betrays me. One of those two.
何种命令？
何种命令？建筑工。
That's not good.
为遵命伐木工。何种命令？
准备就绪。
Why do they keep running back?
伐木工。为准备就绪。上工。
什么？
何种命令？上工。
That's right. Attack with 2C if I can kill you though. Jeez, that's 6 PS armor. That's wild.
刘玄德在，可及其也。
That villager really didn't want to live, did she?
何种命令？
伐木工为
But I've not seen one that tanky against.
什么工
Like, that mixture of amateur warriors on release look balanced in terms of number of shots that thing through this thing. I think in this amateur warrior is also much faster. Kill
Pull
it.
back! Our supply lines are growing too long to continue this fight. Do not fret, Liu Bei. I
准
will
备
be
就
back
绪
for you.
修理矿工。
收拾久矣。
在关云长
Alright, so I'm guessing we take over the villagers, they get betrayed.
Our ally Tao Chen has died. He left Yushu province. But our false friend Lu Bu has seized its cities. I do not want to fight for a province I never wished to rule. But Lu Bu is too dangerous to ignore. For the sake of the
为
realm,
农夫准备就
we
绪。
must depose him.
为农夫准备就
喂
绪。，
准备就绪。
建筑工
何种命令？
何
农夫。
种命令？农夫
喂，农
为
夫。
Didn't even realize you weren't able to build them before because it wasn't my main priority.
Forgive me.
收拾久
Sampling local wines instead of training the troops when some bandits stole my wine
张
barrels.
翼德，
Let me make this right.
猿人张飞，
Let me return the wine and sell it for the cause.
Wine barrel?
苟且真下，上报国家；苟且真下，千里
Interesting.
走单骑。
什么？
I don't know if it should be my first priority. What? It exists.
准备就绪。什么？
建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工
I don't know if
喂，
that'll sell. Cao
关
Cao.
云长关羽，
I'm gonna keep attacking or what's the plan now.
何种命令？遵命。建筑工、伐木工。
准备就绪
The emperor has signed an edict to remove Liu Bu from his new lands. Will you stand with me in this battle, Liu
走
Bei?
单骑。
After all, we are both men of vision, the only heroes of the realm.
I detest the idea of fighting alongside such a murderer. But the Emperor's word is law. We will ally with Cao Cao for now.
正确，遵命。正确，行。好，正确。遵命。
Thank you, good
The wealthy
donation.
southern warlord
Lu
is
Bu.
sending provisions to Liu Bu by river. If we destroy the towers guarding the waterway, we can stop
建
this.
筑工。
关云长是在国家，千里走单骑。苟且真下，
Okay, so this is probably wait. These towers are destroying. That is the one.
何东
Okay.
人关羽走单骑。苟且真下，
I let the men to construct and repair siege weapons. Send me some villagers, and my engineers will bring
No.
us traps and trebuchet.
关云长关羽。
That will not be happening.
走单骑，何东人关羽走单骑。
喂，建筑工。建筑工。
I'm gonna go double gold
准
comp.
备就绪。建筑农夫。
准备就绪建筑工什么建筑工粮征收建筑工农夫
喂，建筑。
Trying to stop the villages.
He's so weak that the idea of ruling a single province sends you into a shivering fit. What a pitiful leader you are.
为何种命令？建筑工建筑工建筑工建筑工
关羽何东人关羽。
Don't like the fact that we're gonna have to use siege to deal with this.
建筑工矿工。
Seems like they're actually getting quite a lot of supplies. That's a full-on castle.
准备就绪，
Wait, they're already getting heavies? Jeez, okay.
苟且真相。
何种命令？准备就绪，
为建筑工，建筑工，伐木工，
Oh shit.
伐木工，
关云长在。
准备就绪。
I guess I'm gonna die for a while, so can't help it.
何种命令？建筑工，什么？
Things fast.
关云长关羽在。河东人关羽。
That in. Good chemistry even being a much
何种
optimal
命令？
spot.
攻击。行，好，遵命。行。是。
二弟。上报国家，苟且真相。
Gosh, that's a 60 on its why we can't select anymore.
什么？
Didn't see any stone anywhere, which is kind of a shame,
建筑
honestly.
工，
Oh, there's a bit of stone down there, we can go take that.
喂，
建筑工，
何种命令？
建筑工，
准备就绪。建筑
为
I think 150 will be the limit.
粮草
Well,
征收人，
was.
粮草征收人，何种粮草征收人，
什么？何种命令？
We may have allies, but I will not give that murderer a single man. These people are under my protection.
作战。
Honestly, I'm guessing that the buff that Cao Cao would have given us was a Cao Cao. Would have been way better, to be honest. 10 extra HP is nothing. No idea, that's a problem.
准备就绪，正确。好。
There's too many of them.
什么？何种命令？
遵命。
准备就绪，建筑工，
We're gonna get one through. Kind of a shame.
何种命令？
为
建筑工。
I didn't realize I had units up there the entire time. The towns are very pretty looking.
何种命令？矿工，
准
I have a feeling the wine would actually be very nice. Send like trooper over to help.
什么？
喂，
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
观音堂，
准备就绪，什么？
I wonder if we get anything for killing the university. Looks like they did not win that fight.
准备就绪。
At least.
伐木工。
观音堂，关羽在，
何种命令？作战。
二弟杀贼。
什么？粮草征收人，准备就绪。
何东人，关羽，
Yeah, it's the first forward base done,
关
second
云
forward
长
base
且
done.
阵下，千里无去便来。
何种命令？建筑。
Want to switch back to the other. Honestly, I feel like some infantry would not be amiss here.
喂，
Because it feels like in general we're kind of lacking certain units. I think Pike, War Chariot might actually be kind of a
建筑工，
vibe.
关云长，交且阵下，吾其巨如也。
准备就绪，命令，攻击。作战。
二弟杀
准备
贼，
进攻。
So these heroes meet shields.
关云长，在，
Actually, we need to deal with that somehow.
什么是？
二弟下安敌术。
I didn't realize there was that base there as well. I completely forgot about it. No wonder they've been annoying.
二弟交且真下，交且身下国甲，交且真下，其巨如也。
什么建筑矿工？
关云长，
伐木就绪，
准备就绪。
何东人，关羽，
That's a problem. Two more. Oh, 3 more hits. Not the end of the world. Got rid of the biggest threat though. I'm imagining now we have to deal with Salazar. Base. Not surprising.
什么？建筑工，建筑工，
什么？
理工农夫。
作战是
Actually got a lot of gold floating now.
什么？
And that's and these.
谁敢来？死绝不放！
准备就绪，粮草充足。
Finish this off. No! I don't want to lose that. That's annoying. The amount of resources they're getting can't be anywhere near what it was before. Might send you them up here to get this. We are going to be against Cao. We need to be ready to fight straight away. We'll lose the ram. Oh, the ram's still here. On 19 HP. Oh. Push it up. Thank you.
There they are. My heart feels lighter already.
Racer.
I won't need a drink, nor beat the men when they stumble. I now know the value of forgiveness.
Oh, that's right, we got them here ready to go.
准备就绪。
If they betray me, I might as well go straight for the jugular.
何种命令？
建筑工。建筑工。
Ah, they finally were my round. No more of that, thank you very much. No more gold, no more units. At least not many anyway, I imagine. What's my unique unit again? That's the white feather guard, that's right. War Chariot's an interesting unit. I don't know if it's anything good, but it's definitely interesting. The Haegong, just because like 5 armor seems like it's gonna be really good, and then it's really not. With a low HP. Problem is I'm keeping off my army here because I'm worried about them trying to get me. Why are they trying so hard to get freaking siege shots like that? Makes no sense. Very nice. Units in.
Wait.
I think there's only more gold anymore. What are they mostly making? I feel like cavalry are not going to really do much this one onwards. I think some long swords is the way to go.
何种命令？建筑准备就绪。什么？建筑。
I underestimated you, Liu Bei.
Bye,
Now
bitch.
my life is in your hands. Spare me, and I will be your loyal servant.
Well, hahaha. GG.
As they stormed Liu Bu's fortress, Liu Bei and his brothers faced off against the legendary warrior in the courtyard. Liu Bu nearly defeated the trio, dealing Zhang Fei a flesh wound and toppling the indomitable Guan Yu. Liu Bei only managed to knock the spear from his hands with a lucky strike. The perennial traitor admitted defeat. Yet when Cao Cao arrived, it seemed that Liu Bu was not ready to accept his fate. "My lord Cao Cao," he said, "in your hands I could be a deadly weapon. Point me at your enemies and I will make short work of them." Cao Cao considered the offer. After all, why let a valuable asset go to waste over a bit of treason? But Liu Bei could see the lie in Liu Bu's eyes. If this man could skewer his own adoptive father, why would he not do the same to you? To Liu Bei's surprise, his words swayed Cao Cao. "Long ears, you are a crook." Liu Bu screamed as the guards dragged him to his execution. Liu Bei had won a slim victory. Not long after Liu Bu's fate was decided, Cao Cao seized the war-torn province of Shu, and Liu Bei reluctantly agreed to join his court as a commander. Cao Cao held Liu Bei in great esteem, yet there was little trust between the two. Liu Bei had no desire to serve a man capable of such atrocities against the common folk. It was only a matter of time before they would clash again. Liu Bei's tenure under Cao Cao was brief. After the powerless emperor ordered an assassination attempt on Cao Cao, Liu Bei feared he would be seen as an accomplice. He and his brothers escaped and began plotting against his former master. Cao Cao responded with a lightning campaign, forcing Liu Bei to seek refuge with Cao Cao's northern rival, Yuan Xiao. In the heat of fighting, the enemy captured Guan Yu. With his brother's fate uncertain, Liu Bei rode north with tears in his eyes. Yuan Shao proved a benevolent host, but after Cao Cao crushed his armies at the Battle of Guandu, Liu Bei once again found himself without refuge. With Cao Cao's riders at his heels, Liu Bei hurried south once more to seek shelter with the warlord Liu Biao.
Damn, Liu Bei is really going all over China. Oh, no additional town centers, that's sad.
I have long wished to meet you, Liu Bei, but have never had the privilege. Your general, Zhao Yun, is already in the northern province to protect it from Cao Cao's generals. If we are to stand a chance when Cao Cao himself returns, you must seek out the wise sage Sleeping Dragon. He lives in a secluded cottage in the mountains to the northwest.
Okay, so we don't start with the town center.
My husband allied himself with you even after you collaborated with Cao Cao is beyond me. Keep your feud with this man out of our lands, or face the consequences.
I mean, she has a point. You didn't really want to risk.
You fell right into my trap, Sandalmaker. Turn back and leave this province. We do not want the trouble you bring.
Alright, what was that? Those hero abilities are kind of wild. Honestly, I think for these missions, the archer starting army is way stronger. It's just because of the skirmishes. Skirmishes kind of suck.
I fear my master is out, but I can pass on a message. The path up ahead is guarded by an outpost, but you can go around if you have the time for it.
That's a decision. Kinda have to, I mean, the way you can go without. Oh, wrong direction.
Prepare to defend the villages.
Oh, good. Okay, I was gonna say, if they make you go through these individually and like fight to get through, that would have taken way too long. Yeah. Anything? That looked like it might have something though. Would have been nice. Well, he doesn't want alive, but a bit harder than that. Another one down. Ooh, that's a thing.
何不早降？死且不怕。万德万人，如何不迎剿？死且不怕。如何不迎剿？协力同心，我自去也。
I would love to try and dance with the onagers. Clear that route. don't think that's the safe way to go. Oh, damn it.
Cao Cao's fingers have been spotted coming from the north. Prepare to defend the villages.
何种人马？何种遵命？作战停好，攻击遵命，好，进攻遵命，是好，遵命，攻击停好，进攻遵命，停，准
And
备
again, trying to use the
好，行，遵命，好，作战，何种命令？停好，遵命，遵命，好，遵命，好，停。
the archer army here would have been nightmare.
以德服人，不可与命者，以德服人。
Hello.
什么？遵命。
My lord, I am the younger brother of Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon you seek.
You kidding me?
With luck, you will find him on the peak of the mountain.
遵命。
All men have joined us, but still no sign of sleeping dragon.
好，遵命。
Where in these forsaken mountains could he be?
Gonna be a trap.
是。
Feels like it writes itself. Damn it. Ballistics.
何种命令？好，遵命。
Keep forgetting that ballistics exists for scorpions now.
遵命，行，遵命，好，遵命，攻击。
Ooh, that was nasty. Respect it, but it was nasty.
行，进攻。
Let's see. Oh, he's actually here.
I am Sleeping Dragon, the one you seek. I commend your persistence, Liu Bei, and will happily follow a righteous leader like you. We must join forces with Zhao Yun across the river right away.
I have to go all the way back.
Raiders have been spotted coming from the north. Prepare to defend the villages.
Behold the destructive power of my latest invention. With proper support, I can turn it into a powerful weapon to use against your
Looks like a rocket car.
在于天，诸君静听我命，系须天我命。
Like, can I get a Susan rocket car here? I'm very keen for it.
诸君静听。
Excellent. You have found Sleeping Dragon. Now, I will grant you control over my northernmost province. Help me drive out Cao Cao.
I feel like that was a very quick success there.
建筑工，准备就绪。
I don't know where I sent those, but no.
何种命令？准备就绪。伐木工。
什么？
伐木工。
何种命令？就绪。矿工。
喂，矿工。何种命令？
何种命令？
准备就绪。
万人一心，不可与命者。
Dying castle age, so.
什么？准备就绪。何种命令？准备就什么？何种命令？
万事俱备。
准备就绪。何种命令？准备就绪。
准备就绪，伐木粮草征收人。
什么？伐木工、粮草征收人。
何种命令？遵命。好，遵命。好，遵命。好，行，遵命。好，行。
That's like a cavalry.
什么？准备就行。遵命。行。
Yeah, there's no point even firing these beyond making sure they don't get through the villages. Do no damage.
喂。
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
准备就绪。
何种命令？
何种命令？
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
什么？
建筑工，什么？
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
喂，建筑工。何种命令？建筑工。
什么是？何种命令？准备就绪。什么？行。
Okay.
喂，准备就绪。建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
Get a proper eco going, then we get the castle age upgrades for these, I reckon.
准备就绪。
建筑工。
I actually need this. Come on. I think there's some sort of food trickle, which is interesting. Not sure from what. I need to increase the number of pipes on this side.
准备就绪。什么？
何种命令？建筑工。
何种命令？遵命。停好。什么？准备就绪。
Not exactly even.
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
什么？
建筑工，
何种命令？
什么？建筑工，
喂，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
准备就绪，建筑工，何种命令？什么？粮草
何种命
征收人
令？，建筑工，
喂，建筑工，何种命令？建筑工，准备就绪，
什么？
伐木工、矿工。喂，粮草征收人。
It's a pretty decent number of villagers coming in.
什么？
建筑工，
何种命令？准备就绪，建筑工，建筑工，伐木工。
They're very chill initially, which I'm a little surprised by, honestly. I think this side's a little scary initially, but this side will be scary in the long run, so we'll place a castle on that side. Other two buildings silly up anyway.
建筑工、矿工准备就绪，建筑工，
喂，建筑工。
Oh, no, what are you doing?
遵命。好。准备就绪。
Honestly, I kind of want a castle on that side as well.
什么？
建筑农夫，
准备就
建筑
绪，
矿工，什么？准备就绪，伐木工。
什么？停，遵命。停好。停，遵命。遵命。停好。遵命。停是。
Bit ballistics. Kind of want to get that in. That. I think we're at max pop anyway at the moment. I think 150 was maximum.
建筑工，
何种命令？
何种命令？粮草什么？建筑工，喂，建筑工，何种命令？准备就绪，建筑工。
鞠躬尽瘁。
Like we lost quite a few units on that side.
何种命令？建筑工，准备就绪。什么？建筑工。
什么？何种命令？建筑
Thought it might be first, but not.
喂，建筑工，农夫什么？
喂，
建筑农夫。喂，建筑农夫。
Dang it, traps. That's a problem. We're gonna lower that in so we can stop attacking that.
农夫什么？何种命令？准备就绪。为夫。
did say to research chemistry, so let's see what they can give me.
准备就绪，建筑工。
何种命令？建筑工准备就绪，建筑工。
何种命令？
何种命令？好。
Doesn't really do anything, does it?
We have the flaming arrows. Now, shoot them at the wooden tower where Cao Cao's main camp. All must act according to the plan without the slightest deviation.
什么？建筑工、伐木工。
准备就绪，建筑工、伐木工。
准备就绪。进攻。
Done. Finish off guilds, and then we get a pretty big bonus. We exchange resources compared to what we normally have. That's a good play. I think that's going to open up a lot of doors. Figuratively, I'm not really. Faction trebuchet, that's...
神马，遵命，行，遵命，攻击，准备就绪。行，遵命，作战，好，进攻，遵命，是，好，作战，遵命，攻，攻击，遵命，行，进攻，行，是，遵命，攻击，遵命，作战，行，好，是，行，遵命，攻击，遵命，作战，进攻，行，好，
That's down there annoying.
行，遵命，行，是，进攻，好，遵命，攻击。 何种行？准备就绪，作战。遵命。好。行。遵命。好。行。是。遵命。好。进攻。行。什么？好。何种命令？行。作战。什么？遵命。好。遵命。好。遵命。攻击。
No, good. Yeah. They're gonna be as expensive as regular trebuchets, I imagine, if not more expensive. Okay. Not horrific. Just stop missing. This tiger cavalry are fucking nightmares to deal with. I reckon there's got attraction trebuchet for that. In fact, let's go and do that. I'm missing something. It's still significantly weaker than they should do. Oh, these guys don't even have iron casting by default. They're wild.
Behold, my plan has succeeded.
They burn things? We're destroying everything?
Soon be back to defend you.
Wow. That was kind of fun. Not for them, that's kind of grim, Jesus. Okay. What's the range of these bad boys anyway? 14, not bad. Even I wasn't ready for that, and I've seen a lot of things. Their White is generally pretty big fans of cavalry, or they do seem to have pretty decent cavalry looking at that. Abs feel like spearmen against any unit that isn't. But I think they have the same attack as me against any unit that's not a cavalry unit. Don't need villages anymore.
何种命令？伐木工，粮草征收人。
GG. Let's have to wait for them to delete everything.
Cao Cao is defeated. He will return in force. Now, heed my advice. Ally with Sun Quan in the south. Build your own power base. Thus the Han will be revived.
GG.
Zhuge Liang's advice to lure Cao Cao's men into a clearing worked. When the dry surroundings were set ablaze around them, thousands died in the flames. Yet, when news arrived of Liu Biao's death at the hands of the Sun clan, Zhuge Liang had no answer. Tired of war, Liu Biao's son and heir surrendered to Cao Cao, pulling the rug from under Liu Bei. The deaths of Yuan Shao and Liu Biao left Cao Cao unrivaled in the north. Liu Bei's only potential ally now was the Sun clan, killers of his former master. The situation was more dire than ever.
Alrighty guys, this is part 1 of the Liu Bei campaign. I'll be doing part 2 after the campaign's official release. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next videos.